Hey, how's it going? Yes. So I'm back in the garage. As you can see, I got Angus right there. I got a bunch of poop everywhere. And by poop, I mean with the S word. I'm cleaning. Yeah, I'm cleaning it out. Because I have 5 weeks to get the Suburban Burt Suburban 74 ready to go for power tour. Got a time crunch. Got a big window of stuff to do to that. Got to put in sound deadening. Got the spray in lizard skin. Waiting on my carpet to come in. Before we can do the sound deadening, I got to fix some spots in the floor that are rusting out that I'm not going to repair when I fully paint it. What else I got to do? Oh, rear main seal. It's developed quite the oil leak, so I got a rear main seal for it. Yeah, that's where I'm kind of at. I know there's more stuff. I can't process it. Gotta do stuff with the seats, the interior, fix the window. Yeah, that list that I made, it kind of just shrinks and then it grows and then it shrinks and then it grows. So it's kind of shit scoop, but whatever. So today, I'm working in the garage. In order to get stuff done to Burt that I need to get done, I had to make room in the garage because it was starting to get cluttered with crap everywhere. So I'll go around and show you kind of what I got and where I'm at. So that's kind of the supply closet, if you will, supply shelf. It's where I got all my cleaning supplies, brake cleans, greases, oils, you name it, paint. That's all kind of up there. Shelf got the bottom down there. It's got all my junk-esque parts, I guess. Ones that I can reuse on other projects, like square body headlight. Got a backer plate for a rotor. Got some intakes down there. You know, just random stuff that I'll probably reuse at some points there. Got new parts up here. I gotta do brakes on the Denali and shocks and some other stuff for the burb there. And yeah, got a little desk slash table set up over there for just kind of collecting stuff right now, but it'll eventually be my press that I have, my drill press and some other stuff. This is kind of a makeshift table that I've used and collected tools. Got another shelf over there, welder, big parts on the bottom, square body parts, rocker, whatever else. So my tires, I gotta go on the Denali, which pretty cool. Tread rights, if you ever gotta get them, pretty decent, relatively inexpensive. And of course back there, that one is for Burt, it's a spare. So over here, Angus is kind of on dollies and got stuff all over it, but needed to move it. So I started this side, pulled everything off the wall, cleaned it all out, swept, got it on the dollies, pushed as close to the wall as I can. And yeah, what it did is it opened up, I guess, number 1 bay for all the cleaning. You can see the seats for Burt, some random boxes, trash. I just got to go through and clean up, organize, sweep all this stuff up here. But big accomplishment is Angus is hanging out playing Nintendo over on that side of the garage for now, facing the right way, so when I get the LS in this winter, I can maneuver, put it in as I need to. Yeah, so I got my toolbox compressor situation over there. So my plan is, once I get this cleaned up today, I'm gonna pull Burt in and I'm gonna start stripping down the interior. I'm gonna go out there really quick and show you what I need to do to it. Here's where I'm at with it. Got the carb on, the air cleaner, got new plug wires. Fixed the push rod that was on number 2 that wasn't working. Painted the valve covers. Got the aluminum radiator in. I still gotta fix that brake line that I've been complaining about. Made sure that the rag washer there is pretty good to go. Looks like I got some rubbing on that brake line, so I'm gonna have to fix that sooner than later. I need to finish up putting my blower motor back in because it has been kind of a pain in the butt. Ordered one up and it seems to be a little bit too big, but some washers, RTV, will fix that with the new one. That's pretty much for underneath here. I did have a leak that formed with the radiator hose. You can see it kind of dribbled down right there. Clamp was loose or something, so I'm going to go ahead and get these fuel pressure clamps and put it on there. They seem to work better. So do that. Yeah, that's kind of it for under the hood right now. Outside, if I get to it, maybe do some body work here. Take care of the headlights. I have new adjustment screws for the headlights, but they are pretty straight. That one's just upside down, so it's bothering me. But other than that, it's good. Throw an antenna in, maybe, if I get to it, because radio kind of sucks. It's not working, but I have an audio plug for my phone, and I just kind of listen to Spotify, so it's good. Interior, I got to take the headliner out, get some fabric, take care of that. Pull the seats out. Gonna pull all the front flooring out because it's gross. I got to get in there and refix it. Those are my patch panels for now. I'm gonna probably just take those off and do it right with some metal and weld them in really quick. We'll see what kind of time I got. Main focus is the back here. I got the rear seats both out, and this rust that's here, it's gonna get sanded down, cleaned up, and treated. I'm gonna take care of my patch panels from here, just get these holes taken care of. That's gonna be priority for power tour. Same thing on the other side, just got a couple patch panels. And then if I do sound deadening, it's gonna be, of course, all the way through the back here, up to the front. If I get to the front, I'll get to the front. If not, I'll just kind of do a line and get, but you can see I've already cut out the old flooring and gotten down to the bottom. So yeah, that's where we're at with the interior. I mean, everything else is looking clean, looking sharp. Trying to decide how far up I want to go with the sound deadening. Probably just go halfway up, but like I mentioned, I got carpet coming too, so that'll be a nice change of pace for in here. So if all else fails and Burt just becomes kind of a catastrophic, I'm not going, I got the Impala good, and I just did brakes on it, slotted drill, cross drilled rotors, a few other things, sensor, whatnot. So get that. That'll be my backup. If not, I do have to put in a switch for the AC because it is constantly running. Mentioned it before, tried fixing it, and what I found out is the AC pump kicks on because of the PCM is programmed to tell it to consistently run. So I'm just going to put a timed relay in there and have it just click on and off every 3-5 seconds or something like it would normally cycle with the PCM. So I'm waiting on that. Got a video coming out on that here soon. And video on the brakes, I think, is up. Yeah, what else I got? Yeah, just lots of stuff going on. But I'm going to get back to cleaning up the garage, and we'll see where we get to. Be back in a bit. Well, I got some updates. Floor has been wetted down, and I took some engine degreaser, sprayed it up on some oil spots. Had a pretty good one right here from where the Impala was parked in the winter and that leak happened. Sprayed it on there, scrubbed it, basically gave the floor a nice good car wash. Cleaned up, organized. This side is decent. Yeah, you can see I got to do some a little bit more over there, and where the dirt is collected under Angus. So I'm going to end up wheeling Angus over, squeegeeing out that bay, getting it all cleaned up, and go from there. If you guys ever never use this technique, all they do is Menards or wherever's got this little squeegee thing. just go through and I hose down the floor after I picked up everything off the floor that I don't want wet. You can see here in Michigan with the winters, cars parking in here, I got stuff on pallets and up above the water line per se as it is. Otherwise you get that happens. Yeah, just go ahead and wet it down and then squeegee it off. Kind of like a nice, good, better than a sweep. I've also done this pulling cars in before you paint them. You get them all, build your paint booth with drop plastic, get it all ventilated, and then just spray the floor down. Keeps that dust down from blowing up into your paint. So I'm gonna move this thing over and I'm gonna do up that side over there. Okay, now that you guys have seen my butt a little bit and me struggle, this side moved of Angus. You can see how the water tends to pool down to this one end. So if it wasn't wet, you can go through and wet it down again. It's pretty moist, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and squeegee it up, squeegee it out, move Angus back, call it good. So there you go. Move back, cleaned up, all good to go. I recommend doing it on a warmer day. That way you open up some doors, turn a fan on, breeze comes through, pretty much dries up within a matter of 30-40 minutes. If you got stuff to worry about doing in the garage. I don't. I'm not being so critical, but cleans up real nice. Stuff I use for doing them little spots on the floor that are covered in oil from leaking, previous spill, just the $1.94 Walmart engine degreaser stuff. Spray on the floor. I used that in the Suburban. It worked really well to break up a lot of the grease. You might have to do it a couple times, but if you don't really care, you can use brake clean, but my brake clean, I cherish it, so it's like a 10 millimeter. So that's it here with the garage. Got some more stuff I got to clean up with the front here, but I have so much room for activities now. It's awesome. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, show you the after product, and then wrap up this video, get some cold snacks going, and yeah, go from there. Oh, so here it is, finally done. Floors are all mopped, as you could say. That side already dried. Did back over there, and move the compressor back. Did behind the compressor under the toolbox. This kind of stuff, still trying to figure out what to do. I got tools, of course, I got to put away, but box right there is trash and whatnot. But I'm gonna let it dry out. Do some other little vacuum in that. Pull the Burt in and call it good. I do have to sweep up the floor, or the front of the garage here where I got the junk, but I'll get to that here after too long. Got the K15 on the trailer and the motor. She's gonna be ready to go up to get powder coated here soon. Anyway, that's the video on cleaning the garage and making more room for activities. I still gotta cut the grass today, so I'm gonna get on that. Thanks for watching. See ya.